Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for the Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 21. I watched the last 4 episodes. Well, essentially I watched them all back to back. There was a little space in between the first 2, but the most recent 3, 18, 19, and 20, I watched all back to back to back, so that was crazy. Those 3 episodes were nuts. So much shit went down. If you want to see everything that happened in those reactions, obviously, if you're watching this, you probably already watched those 3 videos, so alas, you guys know my thoughts and everything on stuff like that. One thing someone did bring to my attention was... maybe I'll wait to talk about it. I think I might wait to talk about it. I don't know if they're going to reveal it. If they don't, by the end of like this episode, next episode, maybe I'll talk about it. But there's a whole plot going on in the background with LIHAKU, and like, it's just... I'm still holding on the back of my head that he's not the big mastermind here, but I don't know, because he was very clearly the person who gave Jinshi the lead on the metal worker. He's the one who gave the lead to send Mao Mao to get those 3 brothers together, and so it's just that. But then also, maybe I will go ahead and talk about it. Someone pointed out for me to go and look at what outfit Suide was wearing whenever she escaped and like came back to life. She's wearing the exact same outfit as the one who poisoned Conan, as the supposed guy who I thought poisoned Conan, who gave the younger brother the tip on the seaweed. Yeah, that was all Suide. That was all her, which brings into question how involved with this LIHAKU actually is, because I didn't think about it logically because there was so much shit going on. But in episode 19, LIHAKU helped Mao Mao get in there. He helped Mao Mao get in there to go save Jinshi. Why the fuck would he do that if he planned to take out Jinshi and take Mao Mao from Jinshi? That was my whole theory, was that was his plan all along, but like, that doesn't make any sense. That literally makes no fucking sense, to help Mao Mao get past the guard to go in there to save Jinshi if his whole plan was to kill Jinshi. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I have a lot of questions now about how much of this was Suide, how involved LIHAKU actually is. I've still been holding out hope that the whole like making LIHAKU look like a terrible person thing was a red herring and a misdirect. I'm still holding out hope on that. But there's also the fact that Mao Mao fucking hates his guts. Episode 18, I don't think she gave that like horrible look when his name was brought up for no reason. She clearly does not want to fucking see this guy at all costs, and so like I don't know. I have so many questions about the whole situation. We got answers to some things, but then more questions came up because of it, and so I'm hoping here in the last 4 episodes we'll get some answers. Damn, my voice faded. We'll get some answers. But yeah, anyway, I ended up talking about it even though I said I might not, but alas, that's not what's happening in this episode. In this episode, maybe we're gonna address the fact that somebody is getting bought out by somebody, that LIHAKU heard that conversation at the end of last episode, and I'm beginning to feel that maybe it's Mei with LIHAKU, because we saw Mei like playing Go with LIHAKU, so I don't know where this is gonna go. I truly don't. I was kind of spitballing a possibility with Mei, but I don't know if it's actually her, and how would that help LIHAKU get Mao Mao? I have no idea what's gonna happen here in the last 4 episodes, but I'm excited to find out nonetheless. But per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Further ado, stop straight to the Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 21. And it's like, so many things just make so much more sense when you think about the fact that LIHAKU might not be as involved as I originally thought he was. Like, when he's making that face, Jinshi carrying out Mao Mao, the face he's making doesn't scream, oh yeah, this was my plot all along. Like, I don't know, maybe he was shocked to see that Mao Mao made it in time to save Jinshi, but like, that face doesn't scream mastermind who planned to kill Jinshi or something like that. I don't know. There was that whole face there. And it's also the fact that we still don't know what happened with Mao Mao's mom either. Like, I don't know, man. You guys have seen I've tossed out a lot of theories and shit in the past couple episodes, and some of them were horrendously wrong, but I don't know. I just have a lot of questions, to say the least. I also feel like I didn't talk enough about how big of a scene episode 19 was. It felt huge, obviously, Junshi walking out with Mao Mao in his arms, but it's like, that is like one of the highest up people in the entire palace, rear palace and outer palace, carrying a servant girl in his arms as they leave there. Like, you know how fucking impactful of a scene that is? Like, for that time period, that shit, something like that was probably just fucking completely unheard of. Anyway, let's see where this episode's gonna take us. Oh, that's right. Mama also got sanctioned out to Gyokyo's place again for a while because they think Gyokyo may be pregnant again. So, that's also happening here. The court pharmacy. Got a pay cut as punishment for not managing the drugs properly. She's definitely talking about the one that was close with Suide, right? And also, about that whole Suide situation, I don't know if I clocked it in my head well enough. I can't remember if I brought it up in the video, but afterwards, I kind of had a revelation, like, the reason that Suide was able to get out there alive is because usually, you know, when you do an autopsy, you have to cut open the body. But the guy who was doing the autopsy was close with Suide, so he didn't do that. And she wholly banked on him not doing that. And when you connect a lot of the pieces, and you realize that that guy who was doing all those things was actually Suide in disguise, holy shit, Mao Mao, like, freaking out over her being a genius, makes a lot more sense with how much shit Suide actually did. That's crazy how many things and strings she pulled, and once again, realizing that it was Suide doing almost everything really pulls into question how involved with this Lacan actually is. I also still think her and Mao Mao are half-sisters. But they also said they handled the Suide situation privately, which, like, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means they got her and, like, executed her or anything like that. I have no fucking clue what that means. And also, if Suide was involved in all of it, why the fuck would she try to take out Jinshi? That doesn't make any sense. There's still so many questions about if she led all these things to take out a high noble. Why? We don't know her motivation or anything of the above. Mamo's back to work here at the rear palace. This guy must be from where. I just love how friendly he is with Mao Mao now. Sweet potatoes aren't in season. He uses paper like a plate? Like, that's completely normal. Oh, okay. I see. So he provides all the paper. An acquaintance discount on some paper. Wow. Ban the cutting of trees. Yeah, because how do you make paper without the trees? Because the quality drops significantly. Also, I know you can make paper. I think you can make. Don't hang on. Now I don't look like a total colossal dumbass. Okay, yeah, okay. I was correct. Yeah, 95% of I just looked it up. That 95% of all paper is made from tree materials, different kinds of tree materials, but there is a smaller 5% percentage that can be made from other things as well. My older sister went to the rear palace. Oh shit. Oh wow, we're getting the doctor backstory here. Oh no. That's actually. Yeah, he's been through more than I imagined. That's very honorable of him to save his family from having to send off another one of their daughters. He himself went and became a eunuch. Are you okay, LIHAKU? He's imagining her getting sold off to somebody, but I don't think it's her. I think it's Mei Mei. Because they just said one of them. Is he okay? Oh no. This isn't palace quality. Definitely. Probably because it's lower quality paper, yeah. Even if they can make more, it's probably lower quality. Oh. Has no impurities, the fibers are even crushed, and it's got consistent thickness. It tears so easily. Okay. But he blasts about everything else. Is that the corner they cut, possibly? Okay. Use boiled rice water for glue. He's accidentally telling family secrets. Look up and hard to drink. Can you repeat after me? So is the issue they were getting the consistency wrong? Seems like poor manners. Make it less sticky as well. She was trying to give it to him. So the saliva's getting in there and breaking it down so it's weaker. Well, there's a small mystery solved there. That you're needed urgently. This was the urgently needed. Yeah. Oh, she thought it was about Suide. This is actually, and so he got worried about PAIRIN. Yeah, I feel like Mao Mao would actually want to know though. Based on how much she could make at the brothel. A little extra than doubled. So for someone like PAIRIN. Oh, okay. Still young in his 30s. Okay. It's a little concerning how exhausted he seems the next day. Oh dear God, what is she doing to him in there? But it's not PAIRIN that's getting bought out though. I feel it's not. Is also famous as an invincible warlord in bed. I mean, I knew she was horny as shit from what we've seen from her, but damn, invincible warlord is something else. What? She's extremely lustful. Okay, yeah, thank you for dragging her away from that shit. What the fuck? Were all of those three sisters. The old lady and three princesses. Whoa. She breastfed her, huh? Whoa, that I didn't know that. What her thoughts are on the matter. She's at least equally maternal. Wow. I never would have guessed that would have come from her. Yeah. Trying to get a promotion for his girl is adorable, if stupid. It wouldn't be a bad choice, all considered. Well, I mean, she gotta know to know if you can even afford it. Yeah. Oh, that's 10 years of his salary for her. Damn! Costs around 400. At the very least, so it could be more than that. What are you gonna do to get that money? How likely do I think it is that she'd dramatically turn you down, you mean? Damn! That OST. What? This is the body type she likes. Muscly dudes. She loves muscly dudes. Damn, he is ripped as fuck. Shoulders and flexor muscles. Yeah. Damn. So this is where that scene from the OP goes. She's fucking. It's like this is a an old age bodybuilding tournament happening here. But she does have preferences. Damn, he is buff as fuck. Holy shit. They're like, what the fuck is happening in there? Is that fucking Jinchi? Oh dear god. Oh no. Oh no. He's literally hitting a bunch of bodybuilding poses. He might stand a chance. Oh my god, we're looking straight at the dick now. Oh my god. I mean, this is probably not unknown to Mao Mao, but she, oh my god. And he's also not a eunuch. He's in the military. He's never been in the rear palace. Oh no. It's just so much needed comedy after the last couple episodes, but also LIHAKU being so on board is so funny. Like, this is the most platonic examining ever, and he's just oh. Oh god, Jinchi looks angry. Yeah. Pretty people are so scary when they're angry. Yeah. How is that man undressed like that? I was just taking a good look. Momo! You can't be vague with me. I'm getting flashbacks to fucking episode like whatever 9 or 8 whenever she first came back and told Jinchi that whole misunderstanding was so good, and I'm getting PTSD flashbacks to that. Part of what defines a person. It is important parts. Oh my god. How to appeal to PAIRIN. Oh my god. I love how Mamo's just speaking completely objectively and Jinchi is taking this the completely wrong way, but also Mamo spoke so vaguely that it sounds like she is the one who's interested here. Looks their daily routines quite accurately. So you kind of have to assume based on their appearance what their lifestyle is like. Yes, Mao Mao. Mao Mao finally clicking in her head that he's jealous. Oh my god, Mao Mao. Mao Mao. Mao Mao. I know it's like, the fact that this girl it has not clicked in her head that this dude is like head over heels for her is infuriating. In the funniest way possible. They love doing funny bits out of it. But it's also like, I talked about this in many previous episodes. The reason for why she refuses to ever believe that Jinchi might remotely have romantic feelings for her is because of the whole ideology she has on like classes and how those mean like literally everything. And now she's a commoner and he's a high-up noble. There could never be something there between them, and so she doesn't even give that thought the remote time of day. It's probably not even a possibility that graces her mind ever. He wants to brag that he's prettier. I don't think you would get along with my sister. Okay, maybe this will clear up the misunderstanding here. He's in there trading away. This whole thing, and I don't think it's PAIRIN who's getting bought out. I don't think it's her. I'm pretty sure it's Mei Mei. This dude is so yoked. Holy shit. There's a fucking smile on his face. To be the Emperor's favorite. Yeah, that and, you know, his son, who poses as his brother, and all the above. Okay, so now Jinshi's got the misunderstanding cleared up. Is that why he's smiling so much? Most beautiful person in the nation. I still am not over the fact that he admitted, well, not admitted to anybody, but we learned last episode that he's taking like hormonal suppressors to stop his manhood from growing. That buying out a courtesan must be a joke to him. Wonder if he's here to help you. To buy out your 20,000? But why? Does Jinchi just want to get LIHAKU out of the picture here so there's no possible chance that Mao Mao and him could get close? Or suddenly offer that to an officer you barely know. My cat is crazy. Jinchi, that's crazy. She's willing to give you advice and consider you as a candidate for her sister's life partner. I mean, to be fair, Mao Mao's going almost entirely off his looks and how he could satisfy PAIRIN, but you know. If you're cautious, cat. Did he not like LIHAKU calling her a cat? There's an officer here at the capital. Prior squad leader retired and I was simply pushed up. Even a quarter would do it. The music here. I like this. I feel like Jinchi is largely testing LIHAKU's character here. She's the only woman in my world. Damn. I really like that. I love LIHAKU, man. He's great. He's kind of a simpleton, but in moments like this, he really shines. Also, it's just the fact that they got this inspiring ass moment about talking about buying out a woman is just, I should be used to it by now, but it's still just an absurd situation. I may need to speak with you soon. Wonder if he's gonna speak to him about like a... There's nothing to be worried about. So he really was testing him there. It was a big test. Wonder if Jinchi's gonna help push him to maybe a bigger promotion or something. Still don't think it's PAIRIN who's getting bought out. Even if I don't know when I can see her next. Damn, this is such forward thinking for this time period. Holy shit. Yeah, it's just sitting on his fucking shoulder. Also, like, I know this is a big moment here, but like, didn't he see her once and he hasn't seen her again since then because it costs too much to visit her? Living in her words will help me get through my day. Is that what he said? Well, let me get through my days. Mao Mao writing as well. Oh, and maybe left a little gift for him too. Is that Mao Mao's that she wrote to her? Because LIHAKU's dropping off his own here. This is really good. This is adding so much to LIHAKU's character. I was not expecting a one-off episode for him here like this, but he is an incredibly like forward thinker for this time period, and a time period where women are just bought out at brothels like that, like it's nothing, and people thought nothing of it. I mean, people very rarely would go against that kind of the way the time period works and things like that. He thinks I'm still in the game, and so for my prince to come for me. If PAIRIN likes him, he won't need 10,000 silver. I think one of the servant girls got the wrong idea. She knows immediately who that is. Yep. That man. Now we're getting back to the more serious shit again. Blue roses are in the opening. The fuck is up with him, dude? I don't get it. I don't get it. And we're probably gonna start delving into the final bit of the mystery here in the next couple episodes. Alright, I don't think I have too much to add to this one. That was more of a one-off episode, and so it wasn't actually like Mei or anyone getting bought out. It was LIHAKU coming to talk about buying someone out, aka Mao Mao, and a servant girl heard that and started spreading a rumor that somebody was getting bought out, and that's how that unfolded. So little one-off mystery there, but I'm assuming we're going to dive into LIHAKU and how he's involved with everything. A lot of the questions that I had at the beginning of this episode, we're going to start diving into here in the next couple. But I think that is going to wrap it up from reactions to the Apothecary Diaries, episode 21. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.